Will you please, to present on marketing and communications activities, please welcome to the stage Chairman Stuart Reddish, Anne Bingham, Head of Communications, and Natalie Nicole, Digital Marketing Manager.
You can go your own way. Go your own way. You can go.
Morning conference. So, marketing and communications, as I said in my opening address, whatever we do in this organisation, there's two things we've got to get fundamentally correct. And that's marketing of our organisation to the outward world to make sure that we are consistent, we are absolutely correct in what we send out there, but more importantly, we've got to communicate it to the members. How many times do we go into any stores or we speak to our members and say, I didn't know about that? What does this federation do for me? And the point we're trying to get across here is that we've got to up our game. And what we've done is we've strengthened this team, we've got new initiatives happening, and we've got new people joining this organisation in those departments. We've strengthened the amount of people that we have in those departments because every other part of the business has to function and it has to make sure that it goes through these two departments. So it's crucial that we have an understanding of what you want, and hopefully some of this branding, this clear vision branding you enjoy today, you can see on the stage the way it's set up. Does everybody like it all? Do you like it? No? Yes, come on, get lively a bit. Yes, exactly. There's a lot of effort goes into putting these different cases forward for this organisation to make sure that we're relevant for the 21st century in what we do. You're going to hear some more afterwards with the branding company, which I'll talk about before they come on stage. But I think it's really important that we embrace what we do, but it's really important that you as delegates, you as national councillors, you've got to go back to your districts and you have to talk about what we're doing in a very, very positive way. Don't let's concentrate on the negative things that are happening in this organisation, concentrate on the positive things. And I often say, when you look at your own store, you wouldn't dream of looking around your store, and every store, including mine, there's things that aren't right in our store. But would we highlight them? We wouldn't. We would talk about the positive things that we're doing. We'd talk about the way that we serve our communities. And the Federation is all about serving us. That's what we're about. Making sure that you're not alone, you're independent, but you're not alone. You have to focus on that. And sometimes it's so soul destroying when on WhatsApp groups, when on the Facebook pages, that somebody's criticising this organisation. Everyone in this room today, because you're all committed, should be back on there and you should be saying this is not the case. Let me tell you what the Federation's done for me. And you'll hear some of the other presentations, so I won't steal the thunder, but this is really important, guys, that you start peddling the positive message. Because people are listening to us. People are now taking notice of what we're doing. So please make sure you do that. So without further ado, I'm going to introduce you first of all to Anne Bingham, who we'll talk about, and then we'll introduce you to Natalie, who's coming on stage to talk about everything else. So Anne, over to you.
Good morning, conference. The Communications Department is responsible for keeping members informed of the NFRN's activities, initiatives, events and successes. We produce the Fed magazine along with other publications and reports, and we contribute articles and opinions to various publications. Through our PR activity, we strive to raise the profile of the NFRN and independent retailers to non-members and the media, and it's a team of 3 of us that do it. Our main method of communications is the Fed, and we've made some big changes to this over the past 2 years. In March 2020, we increased its frequency, making it monthly again. It has a radical new look. We've added more pages, with each edition a bumper 68 to 76 pages. We improved the paper stock. There are new features, including a regular district pull-out section, profiles of member stores, and member benefits and category features. There is much more member reaction and comment. From the November edition, there'll be further improvements to the look, incorporating the new branding. We'll continue to increase member content and we'll run some supplements. This includes the return of the popular Retail Future supplement, which will be even bigger and better than last year. What I'd like to know is how many of you read the Fed and how much of it. So can you please vote? That's good. Oops. We seek out PR opportunities to raise the profile of the NFRN and continue to build relationships with the trade, regional and national print media, radio and TV. We've discussed issues including retail crime, the lorry driver shortages and plastic bags on GB News, Sky News and regional television and radio. Members have enjoyed coverage in the Daily Express as News Angels, and we've also secured coverage for our Heroes finalists and winners and for our community champions in Reach publications. Our department is also responsible for the annual report, and this has had a radical new look. At the beginning of the year, the 2020 report was also posted out to all members to keep them up to date on all we do. I'll now hand over to Natalie to talk about marketing.
Hi conference, I'm Natalie and I'm the Digital Marketing Manager. I've recently been brought into the organisation to help pull us forward and grow with technology and systems. I'll be implementing marketing strategies in order to grow along with yous and support yous all the way. I will be bringing in a strong and professional marketing team in order to fulfil key and missing roles in the organisation. A key part of development will be to introduce search engine marketing, and this includes advertisements, pay-per-click, SEO, AdWords and targeting areas of the business. By conducting research and analysing results and implementing tailored marketing, we will be able to meet demand, increase leads and increase conversions, and this will work alongside a new website. These are just some of the examples of the communications and marketing materials that we use at the moment. We do want to grow these, but at the moment they include posters, downloadable resources, newsletters, e-shots, the Fed, and so on. I do just want to ask you a couple of questions just to get an insight into your view of marketing. So if you can just vote alongside here and let me know which of the preferred method of marketing materials you like. And if you can just vote now, please. Okay, thank you. Just another question as well, please. You like a combination of the materials, and I'm interested in how you access those, so whether it be mobile, tablet, on your desktop, or printed. If you can just vote now, please. Thank you. So the website has seen some changes over the year, but I would like to bring in a new website that can grow with the organisation over time. We will relaunch and a new and exciting website in line with the brand and theme, the colours, tone of voice, and keep everything consistent across our materials. The website will be fully responsive, so whether you use mobile, desktop and so on, the website will work with you. The website will also have a level of personalisation, so you'll be able to see tailored information to your districts and deals and offers. The website will be an information hub and a go-to for independent retailers. Social media is a great way to get messages out quickly, and we will be utilising this more going forward. The level of content will be growing and changing, so please follow us on all channels to keep up to date. We launched the VIP community on Facebook back in July, so please join our group, and this is where you can share thoughts and ideas freely, and it is a members-only group. For Fed Talks, we are growing this each month, but we will be changing direction to introduce roundtable discussions, varying subject matters, and offering insider information. Many people choose to contact us through social, so we will also have a dedicated customer service representative to meet the demand. We also want to introduce WhatsApp for marketing to get the deals and offers and information out to you quickly. So just please remember to share our posts and tag us in anything that you do too. You will have seen some of our branding around the conference and on some marketing materials recently. Rebranding gives us a proper identity. The bold colours have impact and create a firm statement for the organisation. Different styles for different materials will be used, but this will be staying loyal to the overall theme. They will be tailored over time to give a consistent theme amongst the Federation. You'll be seeing a lot of these going forward. So looking to the future, marketing and communications are a very integral part of the business. By building a strong and professional team, we can offer a large support system for you. Moving forward is key, and I want to ensure that you have all you need from us as an organisation and a department. How can we help you? What would you like to see from us? And can you share what goes on in your stores with us for us to learn? You may be independent, but you really are not alone, so please feel free to contact us or the department at any time with any of your thoughts and ideas. Thank you.
Okay, conference. So I'm sure that was Natalie's first presentation to us. I think she was amazing. Okay, the lady in red. Okay, is there any questions? Abdul? Yeah, to the lectern, Abdul.
Yeah, Abdul Qadir, Scotland. We've been promised the website for quite a while. What sort of timescale have you got? And also on the search facilities, you know, would it be voice activated? You know, would you be able to sort of, rather than type in what you're searching for, to be able to sort of speak in like you do on Google search?
Okay, so I can answer the bit about the timescale bit. Natalie's coming, and her speciality is websites. She's built 13 websites over a time. We've got to get this right. How many times has this conference heard about our websites being redeveloped? We spend a fortune on them and they're not fit for purpose. So Natalie is taking the time. She's looking at what our website currently has, and it's not up to date, our current website. We realise that because we don't really want to spend too much energy and time into the old website when we know we're going to get a new one. It will be as soon as possible, Abdul. But the timescale is going to be anything between 6 and 12 months before we get it right, but hopefully sooner.
And
Hold
also,
on a second. The second question you had, I'm going to let Natalie ask that because that bit I don't know about, voice activation. Natalie?
Yeah. Hi, yeah. So in regards to voice activation, that's probably stage 2 of the development. We want to get the website right in order to have a website fulfill your needs. The voice activation is definitely a good part of the technology, especially with a lot of people accessing via mobile. So it is something we look at, and I'm building the brief now, so I'll try and incorporate it in the first stage, but it's probably launch the website and get feedback and introduce that at a later date.
And on another case, in the website which was built years ago, about 10 years ago, we were promised a National Council area where the National Councillors could go in and all their paperwork would be on the website rather than having to download it onto your device. I mean, FED is a great example, and we should be able to sort of go on to click on the FED, and we should be able to sort of look through catalogue after catalogue and to read back issues and others. It should be there online, not for us to put it onto our mobile devices and find, we need to read it, we need to put it onto our iPad or other things. So we need to sort of get to a point where information is there at a click of a button for us, and it's on our website, so we can all, make our website the #1 place to visit.
Yeah, and I completely agree with that. And when I'm building the brief, I will be speaking to the key areas and key members and key departments in the organisation, and I will ensure that that is incorporated. There'll be a digital version of the FED online, along with any resources that you feel necessary in a dedicated area to yourselves.
Okay. And I'm really pleased, Abdul, that you want to look at the back copies of the FED for the last 2 years.
Well,
Okay, thank you. Next question.
Sashi Patel, Rochdale and Bury Presidents and Conference. Naturally, it's clear that you've obviously got some great experience in the websites, and your background must be quite good for these guys to appoint you. You're the expert in developing this stuff. We're the experts in wanting this information. Are you going to have a panel from the floor that can guide you into developing a tool that we need, not your head office needs?
Yeah, so, I mean, obviously that's, yeah. Absolutely, and that's where we've always gone wrong on our websites before. Our website is not the journey of the retailer. It's just the journey that the branding people or somebody just tells us that's what we need to do. Natalie is absolutely focused on the fact that she knows what the old website's like. She knows what we were envisaging. She's come in. She's going to redevelop it. And it will absolutely include people like us that are retailers that know exactly what we want, and how we navigate it is so important. Absolutely.
Thank you.
Okay, any more speakers? No, I'd just like to thank your team. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank
you.